You ever just watch an NFL GM operate and think, is this guy play with a cheat code? Because that's exactly how I feel about Howie Roseman right now. What the Philadelphia Eagles just pulled off with the Bryce Huff trade isn't just a transaction. It's a financial masterclass, a move so audacious it'll make you wonder if he's actually a wizard in a suit. Are you ready to see how the cap space connoisseur just spun gold out what seemed like a guaranteed loss? The Roseman reality. Eagles turn bust into cap space gold. Good evening, loyal viewers, and welcome back to the channel that cuts through the noise and brings you the real stories behind the NFL headlines. Today, we're dissecting a trade that, on its surface, looks simple enough. But dig a little deeper, and you'll find a strategic maneuver that highlights the unparalleled cunning of the Philadelphia Eagles general manager, Howie Roseman. This isn't merely a player exchange. It's a brilliant financial chess move that sets the Eagles up for future success. The news, as reported on Friday, confirmed that the Philadelphia Eagles are finalizing a trade to send edge defender Bryce Huff to the San Francisco 49ers. On the surface, the details are straightforward. Huff heads to San Francisco, and a mid-round draft pick comes back to Philadelphia. But, how those simple headlines can obscure the true genius at play. There's a minor detail in this deal that perfectly showcases why Roseman is consistently one step ahead of the competition. The contractual choreography, Roseman's financial gambit. Before the ink was even dry on the trade papers, the Eagles, under Roseman's shrewd direction, executed a pivotal maneuver. They restructured Bryce Huff's contract. This wasn't a mere administrative tweak. It was a tactical masterstroke that profoundly altered the financial landscape for both teams. By doing so, the Eagles have strategically minimized their financial exposure to Huff. They are now responsible for only $9.05 million of his yearly salary for this season. So, who's picking up a majority of the bill? That will be the San Francisco 49ers, who are now on the hook for the remaining $7.95 million for the current season. And here's the kicker, the detail that makes you shake your head in disbelief. The 49ers are also assuming responsibility for all the remaining money on the third and final season of Huff's original contract. Are you starting to feel a little bit of respectful, almost sarcastic, admiration for Roseman's audacity? It's like selling a used car, making the new owner pay for all the past, present, and future maintenance. This pre-trade restructuring isn't just about shifting numbers. It's about liberating a substantial amount of cap space for the Eagles, not just in the immediate future, but in subsequent seasons as well. And let's not forget the cherry on top. They're still acquiring a valuable draft pick in return for a player they had clearly, unequivocally decided was no longer part of their plans. This, ladies and gentlemen, is vintage Howie Roseman, turning a multi-million-dollar misstep into future flexibility and vital draft capital. It's a testament to his relentless pursuit of value and his uncanny ability to always land on his feet, leaving rivals wondering how he does it. From prized acquisition to disappointing departure, it feels like just yesterday, doesn't it? Last offseason, the Eagles made a huge splash in free agency, signing Bryce Huff to that eye-watering 3-year, $51.1 million contract. Coming off a stellar final season with the New York Jets, where he recorded an impressive 10 sacks, Huff was touted as a potential game-changer, the elite pass-rushing specialist Philadelphia desperately needed to take their defense to the next level. Instead, his lone season in Philadelphia was, to put it mildly, a colossal disappointment. Huff played in just 12 games, managing a paltry 2.5 sacks. He battled a wrist injury that sidelined him for 5 weeks, and even upon his return, his impact was minimal. The ultimate low point, the moment that truly encapsulated his underwhelming tenure, was being a healthy and active in the Eagles' Super Bowl appearance. Can you feel the frustration radiating from the Eagles fan base? To invest so much and get so little in return is enough to make any loyal fan feel a deep sense of anger and betrayal, seeing their team's resources seemingly squandered. Now, the Eagles are decisively moving on from him and the remaining 2 years of that hefty contract. This decision isn't solely based on Huff's lack of production, though that was a major factor. With the impressive emergence of Nolan Smith as a promising young impact player at the edge position, the Eagles feel confident in their depth. Why continue to pay a premium for a player who isn't performing to expectations and whose role is now potentially redundant? Roseman simply found the most financially astute way to cut bait. A new lease on life. The Robert Saleh reunion in San Francisco. For Bryce Huff, this trade is more than just a change of scenery. It's a desperately needed fresh start and a golden opportunity for a much-needed bounce-back season. He's heading to a San Francisco 49ers team that is squarely in its championship window, fresh off a Super Bowl appearance, and actively seeking to fortify an already elite defensive line. This is his chance to prove that his struggles in Philadelphia were an anomaly, not the new norm. Crucially, Huff is reuniting with 49ers defensive coordinator Robert Saleh. This is the absolute linchpin, the driving force behind the 49ers' willingness to make this trade. Saleh was Huff's head coach during his most productive years with the New York Jets. It was under Saleh's guidance that Huff truly flourished, showcasing the explosive speed, relentless motor, and impressive pass-rushing instincts that ultimately earned him that massive contract. The 49ers are clearly banking on this established connection, this proven synergy, to reignite Huff's career. They believe Saleh can unlock the dominant player they saw in New York, the one who can disrupt opposing offenses at will. It's a beautiful thing to witness. A coach's unwavering belief in his player, giving him another shot at glory. The 49ers' strategic gamble, high upside, controlled exposure. So, why would a Super Bowl contending team like the 49ers willingly take on a player coming off such a disappointing and expensive season? It all boils down to a meticulously calculated risk and an unwavering belief in the Saleh effect. Firstly, the 49ers recognize their need for more pass-rushing depth. Even after investing a high draft pick in Michael Williams, they understood that you can never have enough elite pass rushers in today's NFL. Huff, when healthy and play within the right scheme, is a legitimate disruptive force. His ability to generate pressure, evidenced by his 10 sacks and 67 total pressures in his final season with the Jets, is undeniable. If Saleh can help him recapture even a fraction of that production, he instantly becomes a significant upgrade to their rotational pass rush. Secondly, the restructured contract, while still a financial commitment, makes the deal incredibly palatable for the 49ers. It's a manageable amount for a team firmly in its championship window, a team that understands the critical importance of a dominant pass rush to Super Bowl aspirations. They're essentially paying for potential, for a very specific and valuable skill set, and for the proven effectiveness of a coach-player relationship. Finally, Huff's projected role in San Francisco will likely be that of a rotational pass-rushing specialist, primarily used as a speed complement to the formidable Nick Bosa. This cleverly sidesteps concerns about his run defense, as he won't be expected to be an every-down player. He'll be put in situations where his strengths are maximized, getting after the quarterback with relentless fervor. This provides crucial insurance for their already stout defensive line, especially if players like Yetur Gross-Matos face injury concerns, and it takes immense pressure off younger players to contribute immediately. It's a sophisticated move that addresses immediate needs while maximizing potential of their existing talent. The verdict, a testament to general management savvy. In essence, Howie Roseman has once again demonstrated his uncanny ability to cut losses, create significant financial flexibility, and even secure a draft pick in the process. For the Eagles, this is undoubtedly a strategic triumph. For Bryce Huff, it's a much-needed fresh start, a reunion with a coach who clearly believes in him, and a potential career revitalization, a clear win for him. And for the 49ers, it's a calculated gamble on a high-upside player at a critical position, a move that could potentially pay massive dividends if the Saleh effect proves true. But, of course, the NFL is unpredictable, and there's always a possibility that Huff's struggles were more than just a bad fit, and that the 49ers have simply inherited a problem. So, what are your thoughts on Howie Roseman's latest financial wizardry? Do you believe the 49ers are brilliant for taking this calculated risk, or do you think they might live to regret it? I'm eager to hear all your perspectives. Drop your comment below and let's get this discussion going. And if you're enjoying our in-depth analyses and getting your exclusive sports news fix here, please do us a huge favor. Smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. Your support truly means a world to us and helps us continue bringing you the best content. Until next time, stay passionate, stay informed, and never stop questioning.